Hi everyone, delonewolf here. Welcome back to some Stellaris, and in today's video I think it's time to try and crush what I believe to be the final bastion of the Vem. So after we took their capital their capital systems here, we also used the super weapon to actually cut off many of their planets, which I think must have been quite devastating to them resource wise. We do have one of these awesome planets with like 23 on a single tile for minerals. So maybe grabbing all of these planets would have been better for the long term. Still, I feel like at this point we are the giants in the playground now. Look at my fleets. Governor, okay. 190 out of 190, 76k in power. That is definitely pretty good. Then we want these guys to join in, and we've gathered our fleets right here, ready to strike at the enemy once again. Let's take a quick look. Oh, this one fleet is not following orders, so all of them have to join here, and I think it's time to they have Trappists. So this is still from the Vem, where they actually have colonies. Now they're also at war with a massive amount of people. So I think if I go like that, you can see that they're at war with pretty much the entire galaxy. And strangely enough, over here, we know that they still have some systems. These are actually being sieged by one of their tributaries, one of their signatories, something like that. The one system that I'm not sure of is this over here. This is also from the Vem Mediators, just a black hole system. Could be tricky to try and get to that one. But I think if we can basically take out Trappist, that should be their final colonies, then that should be pretty good for us. So yeah, let's get going here. Let's talk to these guys. You are a threat to galactic stability, Omni. In the name of peace, you must be dealt with. Let's declare war then. End threat containment. We can do that again. And let's declare war.
Diplomatic alert. War protocols initiated.
Okay. Now I wonder, do I also go to war with these guys? No. So I'm going to take my main fleet and we are going to go straight to Trappists and see if that works. Over here, that's a 6k fleet. Not too worried about that. I might be a giant, but I think I'm going to keep my borders open. If anyone wants to come visit, we have lots of nice places for you to come and visit. For instance, this is our second ring world that we are building. Here is our first ring world, fully colonized, fully up and running, all pops ready. That is pretty awesome. We also have the repaired science nexus over here. That is really nice if you want to come visit that. And of course, now we also have these Vem worlds where they're like stuck in a bottle, so you can come and observe what the Vem are doing, the ancient threat that is now being dealt with. And then over here we actually have that technology. Oh man, that cracked moon looks really nice as well. Very cool. And of course our gateway technology is what allows us to basically move very quickly from one place to another whenever we need it. So here is now my strike force. Now that's a strike force, and hopefully we'll just be able to pass right on through and hopefully taking out these final colonies will be what we need to do in order to win this war. So let's see what minus 10,050. So we'll see how it works. I'm not even sure if I could go over here to try and let's see if we can take one battleship. No, I can't even get there. So it's gonna be interesting if the colony destruction doesn't end the threat. Then things might be a little bit more complex in order to get them going. 545 out of 608 in fleet capacity, 30 out of 36 star bases. That's pretty okay as well. And now we do have some extra minerals, which reminds me, if I'm not mistaken, these guys can sometimes use ion cannons, which is a nice up in defensive capabilities as well, like this guy as well. Yeah, I think we can afford it. That's pretty good. Fleet keep going. So these fleets are doing all right, and lagging behind a little bit. He's a little bit too slow. Is the Colossus here, but hopefully they don't turn on us, then he'll be okay as well. And if you're curious now, on the ship designer front, that could actually be cool as well to show. Thanks to our researching of VEM-REX, we now have stuff like the dark matter reactor, the large dark matter deflectors. I think the focused arc emitter is from them as well. Not exactly sure on that, but yeah, this do make for pretty powerful battleships. And this is just on the auto-generated designs, the best possible. Primitives left in orbit. The mummified remains crew could still be found clustered around viewports facing the planet. They must have realized they were doomed after seeing the billowing mushroom clouds below. Oh yeah, that's true. That colony that we are building up is actually a tomb world, another one where those crazy biologicals have actually been destroying themselves quite often. So we have several of these tomb worlds. Alright, next one to invest in. So I think this gives you extra robot resource plus 5%. So I think it's worth it to go like that. And then at the moment, really getting more energy and more minerals is what this is all about. So I do 50-50 split on those. Get that going. Get that going. Again. Again. Like that. Like that. And like that. Comparing myself to everyone else. Everyone is pathetic. Except for the VEM, who are inferior. But only because they still have superior technology to me. And we are one jump out. Let's see what's happening over here.
Technological acquisition successful.
Right, I'll take it. Thank you. Minerals plus 5% this time. I think that's a good idea. And so they're being attacked as well. By... Okay, let's see if I can... It's these guys. And they are actually signatories again. So this war against the VEM is kind of strange, definitely a weird one in my book, where the signatories themselves are still at war with them and are actually fighting back. So quite interesting. Now my fleet should arrive here at any moment. The VEM apparently don't have any capabilities anymore, so we're just straight up going to land my armies, I think. But the army count, that should be doable. And we're going to bomb Sphinx. Ah, they're so fast as well. That is nice. Defenses here. Don't even have any defenses.
Planetary
These guys over here.
Initiated.
Ah, they feel so fast now. That's kind of crazy. There we go. The attack on their new home worlds, where they're not even present themselves. Alright, let's go. In the meantime here, we should be bombing to keep everything under control. And what's happening here? Occupations. Gotcha. Alright. I wonder if we can break their backs and basically force this war into our advantage at this point. We will take some losses, but we've got plenty of reserves here, including several of these mega warframes. So, should definitely be possible. Keep slowly killing them. Throw more bodies at them that they can possibly handle. That is, of course, the machine way. And in the meantime, I should definitely keep colonizing this as well. And then my construction ship can build yet another habitat with that influence. So that's good. We're still going. And I might want to preemptively... Nope, that's not the sector that I wanted. Add this one here, puts us back at 9. But if we take a planet here in Trappist, then that's gonna put us back at 10, of course. So I was just going here, just one left. There we go. 10 out of 10. And He just doesn't want to budge. Okay, well, let's see how you'll do after we land our armies here. Unless, what is maybe possible as well, is that they still have stuff back here that I have not discovered yet. That is a possibility as well, of course. But I mean, now, here they don't have anything left, they don't have anything left.
Protocols initiated.
There we go. Prime was forced because it was within the Free Camarine Commonwealth. Okay, okay. State of the Vem has met its final demise at the hands of its enemies. With the fall of this once great empire will mean galactic... Yep, that's exactly what I want to see. I hope that it means freedom. And that is quite... Lost administrative control of the Free Camarine Commonwealth. Ah, alright. I'm actually okay with that. It's unfortunate. But on the other hand... You know, we only landed troops there, and there we go. There we go. Look at those independent states in their own colors. That is awesome. Didn't know it was gonna work out like that, but that means that I can make this one part of my core systems again, because I do want to keep investing in that planet myself as much as possible. Try and get that to be a good planet for us. So let's go like that. Ooh, lots of claims happening now. Lots of claims. Well, come at us. Come at us. We are the giant in the playground. The Free Camarine Commonwealth are pretty big. They used to be part of that federation. So now we've got the Harmonious Axis and the Sanguine Axis. Non-aggression pacts are being signed. Ah, so good. The galaxy is once again free of the Vem threat. And we are ready to actually continue our stewardship of these races. Maybe try and somehow bring some of them under our banner. Or perhaps, if we have to, we can also, of course, consider some actual conquests. Military fleets, what's happening here? All of these guys are en route back to... I suspect the nearest system, which is okay, I think. And lots of rivalries. Yeah, lots of rivalries, alright. You know, conflict and freedom, sources of advancement, of course. Let's not forget that the complete control of everything also means stagnation, which we are not for. So we are going to keep this up. That's good, that's good. Plenty of energy, and new habitat is ready for colonization. I'm not even sure where I've been building that one. Is it over here somewhere? No. Ah, here it is. Okay, that means that we can make another colony ship. So now I do want my fleets to be back, because if they would all gang up on me right now, then that might be interesting. It really doesn't look like it's gonna happen. 2 of the smallest ones and 2 of the larger ones is what we lost. So let's also recruit that like that. And over here we can build more pops. Good. More pops like that, and then we'll upgrade that into a nice bastion of both power and energy whenever possible. Over here, what's happening? Someone has pops that likes building to work in. Oh, this guy. All right, we'll do that then. We'll also build a mining network here. My fleets, where are they? The apocalypse is back already, so that's okay. And so Trappists is now belonging to the Free Camarine Commonwealth, which is these guys. Yeah, they are pretty big. That's an awesome system for them to have. So they might be our next rival. We actually have a backdoor entrance to their space as well, if we want to teach them a lesson, to not go too crazy. And so this fleet has arrived at base cluster. is on its way back. It did really well, of course, just straight up rush through. Just look at the amazing speed that we now have with that VIM technology. So it's gonna be time to upgrade these guys as well. And looks like that part of the story is now finally over. The giant in the playground threat has been dealt with successfully. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I'll see you all next time.